What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're gonna figure out what is going on with this suspension because it's pretty messed up. We got one wheel going this way and the other wheel going that way. So that's pretty messed up if you ask me. I got Jonathan over here because he's gonna be helping me out. I'm gonna jack up this car. We're gonna try to figure out what's going on with the suspension on these wheels, take off the wheels, and just, diagnose this bad sucker. Hoping that the steering rack is fine. But we won't know any of this stuff until we actually remove all these control arms and everything. And so hopefully in this video also go down and pick up all those parts for the control arms and everything. Hopefully if we can find them. They're not that ezy to find. So we're going to go down to our recycling road, pick all those up, show that all in this video hopefully. But yeah, the goal of this video is to just straighten out the wheels, and hopefully in the next video, we're going to try to assemble everything in the front end of the engine and get this thing to turn over and crank up. That'd be the best thing in the world. But yeah, we just want to get this car to move it around facing the garage so we can actually work on it during the night as well. Because when I had the car over here, I couldn't work on it last night. Because you guys can't see it, and it's actually already 5 right now. I'm kind of recording this video a little bit late. Hopefully we can get some footage for you guys, but we'll be doing this in the next couple of days. Anyways, let's go ahead and get her up. We're actually using the pods because I actually care about this car. Oh crap, I need to jack it up just a little bit more. Yeah, so that's when you know you have something going on with your suspension, when it sounds like this. Dear God.
These rocks falling out.
Remover. I'm hoping just the calipers are not seized up. If the calipers are good, that'd be good because those things cost a lot of money. I guess it's safe to say that she is a dunzo. Oh man, look at that M badge. Oh boy, that's what I'm talking about. That's safe to say. Look how big these rotors are. Holy cow. Actually, the rotors look brand new. Honestly. No, like they're rusted out, but look at the thickness on these bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
And the brake pads are brand new. So I'm just hoping the caliper is not... Dude, this is a huge caliper. See how big this caliper thing is? I think it's like a 2-piston. Is it a single piston? I don't know. I have to look these up. I think this is a single piston, but maybe it's huge. I don't know why a huge one would only be a single piston. Anyways, go ahead and remove all these bad boys and figure out what's going on underneath this suspension right here.
You kiss me like you love me for life, even if it's only one night, even if it's only one night.
A couple more bolts we have to get here, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just taking the whole thing apart because it's all messed up.
'Cause I've been coming down that next slope, drinking in the morning to get up and go. Now I can sleep alone. Now I can sleep alone.
Video today, guys, I have somebody coming over right now to purchase my beauty, and Jonathan over here playing a red interior. So I'm finally, I would say finally, because it is kind of like, and I'm actually, it's not really that emotional. I'm just gonna be realistic with you. This car has given me a lot of headaches over the years, but this car is what started the channel, what started it all. So I'll never forget this car. It is a big deal for me, but it's always giving me headaches. We did fix everything. So from transmission, we replaced it, to like everything in the engine bay, to the water pump, to pretty much all the interior stuff. This car's been going through a lot, and it has a lot of good mods on it. And I'm letting it go for pretty much less than how much Kelly Blue Book actually sells this car. So it's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like whatever. I'm letting a subscriber have this car that he's been subscribed for a very long time, and at the same time, I can use that money to build whatever the hell that looks like. Doesn't look like an M3 from over here, but
wait. So they know it's an M3, you know? You gotta flex with the... Oh my
boy, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's where all the money's going into that. Right there. So to sell this perfectly running car, to just go into that. And I sold the perfectly running car just to get this. So that's how expensive these cars are. See, I picked it up for a good deal, but at the same time, it's gonna need a lot of work. But you know, all for the content purposes, it's well worth. I'll let you guys know when the buyer's here. I'm gonna ask him if he's cool for me to record the car, but just one little, you know, short clip of the car real quick before we say goodbye.
Where the hell did we go wrong? My love for you was so strong, and now that your love is gone, I think it's time to move on. Listen,
I was hoping you guys brought more than one person. I was like, thinking, I mean, I'm hoping you guys, like, you know, thought this through.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want to take it out for a spin?
Yeah, sure.
Alright guys, so we just went out on a test drive. Here are the boys that want to pick up the new whip. So, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Nick.
I'm Gabriel.
So, that's what's up. They're here to pick up the 330. They're also going to check out the M3 before any of y'all. So, I guess that's the perks of buying a car from me. So, yeah, they're checking it out. It's pretty mess, but I'm lying. Let's go. we got to focus on the M3 right now. Let's go. We're good?
where the hell did we go wrong? My love for you was so strong, and now that your love is gone, I think it's time to move on. Listen.
In my
So, what you doing?
Figuring something out. Right there's a sensor over here. Guys, what's going on? This is day 2. We're gonna be removing the other rim on this sucker. We gotta take off all the suspension. We gotta figure out what's going on with that wheel. It's like pushing against the frame. And also, I read you guys' comments. Don't worry. See, I read them. You guys want me to clean up the engine bay on the top so you guys can see the V8. It actually looks good and all. So right now it's super dusty. We're just gonna go ahead and clean all this off for you guys real quick. And then also, I wanna diagnose what's going on with this wheel. You guys saw we removed this wheel, we removed all the control arms and everything. It's completely to the bare bone. We ordered all new suspension on both sides from FCP Euro to get it, like, you know, insured and everything. You know, just in case you end up breaking it when we track it. We'll have free replacements, which is awesome. So if you guys look at this wheel right now, it is rubbing against, you know, the wheel well, which means there's clearly an issue. So I know the tie rod is bent. That could be one issue. The control arm is broken. So there's only one other arm that I don't know if it is broken or not. We're gonna replace everything though, but let's just remove everything and see if the wheel at least straightens out. So at least we know it's nothing to do with like the actual spring, the suspension. We are gonna go either coilovers or bags on this car. In the end of the day, if everything works out according to plan. So that's gonna get replaced anyways. But for the meantime, this car is already gonna cost enough as it is, especially we gotta do the maintenance, the rod bearings on this thing. So let's hope the strut's salvageable. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and pop up this ugly ass wheel. I was never a fan of these M3 wheels, but if you guys like them, let me know. Oh boy. Yeah, it's really not good. It's like pushed back. Oh shit, it's like on the rotor. I think the best thing, honestly, we're gonna go ahead and remove these bolts so we can move this whole assembly forward, because I don't want to mess up this this plate either. Are you serious? Is the sprinklers really going on? Anyways, we're gonna try to go ahead and remove these bolts so we can actually salvage this. We don't want to mess that up, and we don't want to mess up the caliper either. Let's go ahead and clean this ugly mess so you can see this beautiful V8. Guys, I have to get a new badge. That's kind of irritating. Not that any of this other stuff isn't irritating. I want a new badge. Alright, boys, shout out to my boy Johnny over here for detailing the engine bay with some brake cleaner. Who gives a shit? We do Arab style up in here. We're just gonna go ahead and remove all those other control arms and tie rods off that wheel so we can get that wheel off, check the caliper, see if it's seized up, and see what's salvageable from this side. I think the wheel still could be fine. I don't see any bends, but we won't know until we take it off. So let's just get into it.
love me for life, even if it's only one night, even if it's only one night. 'Cause I've been coming down that next slope, drinking in the morning to get up and go.
This is what we're up to, guys.
Yeah, so we just got the tie rod out. Honestly, the steering rack looks good, so we might be able to test that in a little bit, but we just gotta get this tie rod out and then the stupid control on, and we should be good to go on this side. The battery's about to die, so give me a few minutes. I'm just gonna remove these other two, just like the other side. Just gonna try to wiggle it and try to get these two bolts out, so I don't wanna kill any more battery. So battery's about to die. I'm just gonna cut you guys off for a second. These arms are ridiculous.
Yeah, you gotta put on mask form.
Oh my god.
What's the mask for anyway?
I don't know. I'm done.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
It's part of our undercover operation.
You took a shower so you wouldn't have to help us.
No, me?
No, I wouldn't do something like that. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. It's so clean.
Oh my god, guys. We're about to test two more things. We're gonna test the steering rack to make sure that everything's functioning with that. And then we're also gonna test the caliper to make sure that's not seized up. And after that, we just have one little thing that came in the mail today, which is a little bracket thing for the hoses. So we'll install that anyways. Might as well make it look better. Alright guys, so unfortunately in the process of saving this spindle, we had to say goodbye to Jack and Larry, my two favorite screwdrivers. Nothing will replace these guys. No, I'm kidding. We're just gonna go to Harbor Freight and spend extra $2. No big deal. Anyways, we saved the spindle, so that's all that matters. But yeah, we're gonna test. I don't know if you guys can see, but right there, you guys can see that the steering rack is popped out, and on this side, it's not. So Jonathan's gonna turn the steering wheel, see if that thing can move from that side to that side just fine, and if that moves just fine, that'd be perfect. And at the same time, we're gonna test that rotor just to make sure that the brake caliper actually can latch onto it, make sure that the rotor is not seized up from the accident. All right, Jonathan, go ahead and turn it to your left. All right, it's going in from that side. Oh, keep going. Perfect. All right, we're leaking a lot of power steering. That's no big deal, but a little bit more. Oh dear heavens! All right, well that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Johnny. We don't want to lose all this power steering. Anyways, that's a really good sign, guys. So it looks like our steering rack is good. So the next thing we got to test right now is this rotor to make sure it's not seized up. So right now, as you guys can see, I can turn the rotor. All right, but can you click on the brakes real quick, Johnny? Yep, and I cannot move it. Oh. Yep, so everything's good right now. This strut's moving a lot. Let me go ahead and make sure the other one's not moving at all, because I think the strut could be shot. All right, this is moving just a little bit. The other one is moving a lot, so that could be a bad sign, but we'll figure that out when we're actually... Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But the last thing we want to do in this video is just install the little, what's it called, bracket that holds all the hoses in line. So let's go ahead and install that real quick, and then should actually complete this whole front end piece right here. All right, guys, so this is the new one. This is the old one. This side's pretty good, but as you guys can see right here, this is all kinked up, messed up. That should not look like that. So we went ahead and ordered the new bracket. It's gonna go ahead and install it. Hopefully everything just lines up properly. Alright guys, and the last screw on here goes to this rubber thing that actually comes with one of the hoses, so I'm just going to leave that right there. But I'll keep it in here just in case I might need it. But man, that's everything, and I think we are good on the bracket, so that's great. Once we get all the hoses, we can install them, properly secure them, and then hopefully get this car started, because that's super exciting. Honestly, really excited. Some of you guys have been saying that we should do some of you guys are saying that we should probably start getting into the water pump and the thermostat right now. To be honest, you can access that from the top on this car, fortunately very easy, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We have other things to worry about, like we have the rod bearings, which is the biggest concern for me. So as soon as we get this car on the road, first place this car is going is to a shop for the rod bearings, because I don't want to deal with none of that. I don't want this car blowing up on me. We want to make sure this thing lasts as long as possible, because this baby's here to stay.
Alright guys, it's kind of the middle of the night right now. This is day 4. I'm gonna be recording an outro. That's why this video took so long to get out. It's just been a lot of things that have been coming up. I've been literally just studying for all my classes. I'm so sorry about that. But hopefully guys, when I promise y'all something like 500 likes, I'll get a video out. You guys are just you guys are killing that, that like button. You guys are going above and beyond 500 likes. You guys went to, I think, to 1,000 on the first one and like 900 something on the second one. So yeah, let's see if we can smash 800 likes on this video, and I promise on my name and my family's name that I will get a video out in 2 days of this video. So if you guys really want to see another video, make sure to smash the like button. 800 likes, and no matter what, I will get another video out for you guys. I love y'all so much. Just gonna try to finish up this last study for this last major exam that I have right now, and then I'll go right back to the M3. Trust me, I really want to go work on it. It's just stupid exams have been a pain in my ass. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Me and my brother and my cousins thought of a really good idea, so like a major giveaway. So we'll announce that also in the next video, how we want to go about doing this giveaway, because it's not cheap. But we'll discuss that hopefully in the next video as well. So make sure you smash that like button, 800 likes, and we will get the video out for you guys in the next day or two. I love y'all so much. Remember to stay humble, and peace out.
I can't sleep alone in my home. No, I'm in my fucking zone, in my zone.